Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got
No,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
Sound Off is ready. Are you?
I know you've been waiting since Wednesday for the return of SoundOff.
Yes,
I know
yes.
everybody's out there stewing and just anxiously awaiting
It's
for
the
our
number one
Thursday
show, Rick, sports show to watch.
Here we are. Thanks for your patience and your patronage, as they say.
Yes.
It's the Sound Off from Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. Kevin Guidry, Scooter Hobbs, Rick Serro in the middle. Guest heavy show, not normally what we do.
No, it's not.
Fourth chair, Bridget Martin, new
Yes.
McNeese AD, will be first up in the fourth chair, followed down the line by McNeese interim president, Dr. Kendrick Nicholas. A lot to talk about when it comes to the blue and gold. All right, speaking of that, let's get on what's driving the athletic department. Pray tell, what's driving McNeese Athletics is basketball. Men's and women's, especially the men with the
I have to
NCAA
agree, Rick.
tournament, because that's where the
agree.
money is. But with Ayla Gazzardo going to Georgia, Bridget Martin, even as an interim, had to make a quick move. She hired Morehead State head basketball coach Ashlyn Fellhouse, who's from Kentucky. She's got some deep lines in the blue blood and bluegrass state of Kentucky basketball. She's going to be here next week, so we'll talk with her about this. But bottom line is this, guys. She is a complete opposite. She might be an up-and-comer, but Cowgirl fans in basketball, Ayla Gazzardo came in with a winning record.
She did.
NCAA trip.
She had a resume, Rick.
She
had a resume.
Yeah, she had a resume. Young Fellhouse is 30 and 2 years as a head coach. We're talking a big difference here, guys.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to have it. You got to get your shot, right?
Yeah.
But it's a big difference.
Well, yeah, and you know, let's face it, mid-majors, sometimes they have to take a chance.
Yeah, roll that dice.
You know, there's plenty of coaches did very well in mid-majors with no coaching experience.
Dusty May. He made a run deep in the tournament with Florida American or Florida International.
Right.
He ended up at Michigan, got the Michigan job when they were down, and look, he got him to a natty.
My thing is, Rick, I'm willing to give anybody a chance coming in.
We gave you a chance to get on this show, did we not?
Yeah, you weren't an original.
Exactly right.
I had to save your career.
Where is Robert McNamara and the finger when you need it?
1 year.
Had to save your career.
Look, I appreciate that, Scooter. Look.
NFL was sick of you.
I hope. Yeah, I wasn't sick of it though. Look, she's coming in, and we know what Ayla has done to set the standard for women's basketball here at McNeese. We knew when
Only
Wade,
1 year.
We knew when Wade left. We all had rumors. We all had things about who was going to be the next head coach at McNeese. That wasn't a drop off.
No drop off. Bill Armstrong,
was not a drop off. So we got. I guess we got to wait and see, Rick.
There will be a drop off. Come on.
I know there
be
will
a drop off. We'll talk to Fellhouse next week.
I'm going to give it.
But
you know,
29-6 under Ayla Gazzardo with a championship team.
And you went with what,
from
21?
Southeastern.
21 consecutive wins?
Call
21 or 22?
Call Southeastern, see if they got anybody.
They don't. So look,
to
in all fairness to Coach Fellhouse, look, she's going to struggle to survive, and maybe the goal might be 500. She's not going to come on this show and say that, but there will be a drop off.
But Rick,
she's getting a whole new team, a whole new coaching staff.
Yeah, but let me say this.
No, there's no but.
They established themselves. They have probably the best arena in the South.
Yeah.
Why can't you keep it going?
But the thing is, remember, Ayla coached those kids. She knew how to coach those kids.
Exactly.
You got a brand new coach coming in, Scooter.
Fellhouse will
She don't know what buttons to touch on these
players
kids right
that
here.
she knows.
She will.
But there'll be a drop off. All right, men's basketball. Look, basketball's driving the bus right now.
It is, Rick.
So men's basketball, all right,
no
so
doubt.
we know Larry Johnson's coming back.
Yeah.
I think Bill Armstrong's hoping that maybe Duval won't go to Syracuse and maybe Ty Archie comes back.
I think Archie comes back.
He's got some size, though. He's bringing in a 6'11" Christian Nito
well, he knew
from
that's
Washington.
what he needed. He needed that, Rick. I mean, look
But
at what
he's got
happened.
no numbers. He's got no tape. He didn't play last year at Washington. And he got into like 22 games at Florida State.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but he's a big kid, 6'11".
Yeah. We need that size, Rick.
You remember when the longest a McNeese basketball player had to travel to McNeese was a kid from Alexandria or Marksville.
Yeah, the times have changed.
Times
Hey,
have changed, Scooter.
gentlemen, we have a week before the NFL draft.
Yes,
and
we
we
do.
haven't even scratched the surface.
Yes, we do.
It's next Thursday,
Well,
the
we
NFL
know
draft.
who's going to be the #1 pick.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
not
that's
talking. I'm talking
not
about for the Saints.
secret.
Here it is. I'm going to say it again. Star wide receiver, 1A edge rusher, 1B cornerback, and a linebacker. Am I right?
You're not getting it, though.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Well,
you're not going to get it,
you
though,
got one
Rick.
pick at number
Yeah,
8.
you're not going to get
But
it,
I'm
Rick.
saying that's my pecking order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Okay, that's good to know.
I don't feel
think-
good about agreeing.
Rick, watch this, Rick. I think the Saints need a quarterback.
Oh, I got going there. Seafood Palace in Lake Charles has a menu that can act as your own personal seafood festival. I'm not kidding. 66 items on the menu for all
Yes.
your family gathering. Every imaginable fried seafood that you can boil crawfish, crabs, and king crab legs, and shrimp, grilled catfish, and the like. Great prices, down-home Cajun atmosphere. It's all at Seafood Palace.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
We're back. Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles, home of that $20,000 jackpot frenzy right here. Glad to have her back with us. That's McNeese new AD, Bridget Martin, in the fourth chair on SoundOff. We appreciate you hanging around and continuing this conversation. Interim President Dr. Nicholas said it was a landmark moment. You as the first female AD at McNeese.
Yeah.
I kind of push back on that a little bit. How important is it for you? Is it landmark? Is it really huge for you?
I wasn't thinking in that regard. I was thinking it's a job. It's a big job.
Yeah.
Is my skill set right? Can I do it?
Qualifications.
But the fact that historically we've not had a female athletics director at McNeese, and there are very few in our state, I guess.
I agree.
But there are a lot around the country. Well, I'd say a lot.
I wouldn't say a lot.
20, 30 maybe?
Out of what?
100
9,000?
No, 134. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to interrupt, but okay. All right. Landmark, let's move on kind of a thing, right? Let's
Right,
move on. Okay.
correct,
All right.
correct.
Go for you.
Okay, we mentioned you've served under 4 ADs, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know what Schroyer brought to the table. What did you pick up from the other 3? First of all, who were they?
Bruce?
Well, I started my tenure here. I've worked under Bob Hayes as a coach.
Yeah.
Sonny Watkins,
Yeah.
Tommy McClellan,
Yeah.
Bruce Hemphill,
Yeah.
and then
The late Bruce
Heath
Hemphill
Schroyer.
and Heath Schroyer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Good. That's a lineup.
What did you? Is there some the other ones that one thing in particular you picked up on?
They're all different personalities, and they all had different strengths. I think what I learned is I need to be myself, and I need to play to my strength, and I need to surround myself with people that can help me and balance that. So I did learn that. There were very different personalities and
Very much.
and different.
And it's no secret. I mean, I think Heath Schroyer was a shock to everybody around here's system when he, came in with fireworks and glad handing and preaching and the whole works. Is it? Do you have to watch yourself not trying to emulate that? Or
I don't think there's any way I could. It's just not. It's not in me.
Not you.
But I do recognize what excitement he generated in our community and how he got people on board.
Yeah.
And I do recognize a lot of that had to be available when our programs were not very good. We had to have some kind of excitement. He was selling hope and he was selling the future. I believe today our programs are very good. It's easy to sell them and how bought in our community and our fan base is and what we can do for the university.
Yeah. One of the things, Bridget, that the three of us have talked about on the show quite a bit is that bringing back the old days being at Cowboy Field, McNeese, and it seemed like for some reason it's kind of left, it's kind of gone a little bit. How can you, being in the role that you're in as AD, bring back some of the excitement of McNeese football to the glory days of what it used to be like when people made plans to go to a game? How can that be a part of what you do as the new AD at McNeese?
Well, I think we've got the right coach. Matt Viator understands football, understands winning football, understands the tradition. We just have to empower him and again, provide the resources necessary for him to be able to deliver. It's a different time today, FCS football, than it was back in the day, in the glory days. I mean, on our roster, we had, I remember Coach Kiesler telling me the year they went to the finals and lost, he had 22 fifth-year seniors that made the difference.
Yeah.
And you think about 22 guys.
Guys don't stay that long. I mean, for them
5 years, yeah.
to stay 5 years, Bridget, that's
forget
unheard
that
of
ever
now.
happened
No,
again.
that's unheard of now.
Probably
to do that.
never going to see that again.
No.
But understanding how things change, you get a good player, they develop, they perform, they get poached to another team, move up, and you start over. And what are the right pieces to put in? It's a real challenge, but I have utmost faith in Coach V being able to.
We do too.
Excite us there in Cowboy Stadium in the whole.
Yeah. Bridget Martin, the new McNeese athletic director, has joined us here in the fourth chair on SoundOff. All right, let's get back to the money, the cha-ching part of it. I have been pounding on this at least for 3 or 4 years, and I asked both you and Dr. Nicholas this. The missing piece, the cracking of the code when it comes to a viable and visible financial input from the large industry in this area. And you know the names, the Global Venture, the Woodside, the Chenier, the Sasol, the Phillips 66, I can go on. And you guys agree with my stance. It's a code that has to be cracked. Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's another form of revenue out there.
They would be a great partner, and I think we could return some investment if they would buy into us. But all things are kind of a process, and we definitely respect the academic side of the campus, what they need to deliver at a high level for their students in the world of engineering and in that new LNG certificate. Those things matter. We want to line up with them.
So you're saying, and Dr. Nicholas also said that those industries are giving on to the academic side.
Maybe
not so much to the athletics, but to the academic side.
They are, because we're doing the ribbon cutting next week for the LNG Center for Excellence, if I'm not mistaken. Because I've got to be at that.
Thank you for that.
I just wanted to put that in. I just wanted to put that in. Okay.
Anyway,
I'm wondering why they bring him to anything academic related.
He has the shovel. All right, let me follow up quickly, Bridget. These knuckleheads. I'm trying to. All right,
Scooter starts it.
Job number 1 is coaching, hiring.
Yes.
And then sometimes you got to fire.
Yeah.
1A is money generation, right? But back to the coaching and the hire. You seem to be set. But you always got to be wary. Bill Armstrong is going to get offers. Matt Viator is going to re-retire at some point, right?
As long as those programs are better off than when they got here, it makes our job so much easier. They're attractive jobs now. Coaches know they can come, they can win. That's all.
And get better jobs.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah, the way station approach. All right.
Yep.
This may not be fair because you hadn't been on the job long enough, but from somewhat arm's length distance, what would be job 1 to assisting Matt Viator to get football over the hump?
Well, I will visit with him as I have in the past, and I know that he's got the roster. He's set on a roster at this time. He also now has to inherit a roster limit of 105, where he used to carry about 116. So everything is very strategic. Again, making sure he's got the needs for the program met. We're excited about our strength coach and the gains that we're making in the weight room, that matters. The weight room is first class, deliverable, and it's necessary. Nutrition is key.
Yes.
We're able to feed our athletes at a better pace, getting them the calories they need. So, I mean, we've got the things that he needs to help his players develop, and I think he's got the staff that he needs. But that's an ongoing conversation.
Yeah.
That's an every week conversation to try and help him be able to get this thing going.
Well, we'll leave it there, and that'll
Yeah.
be an ongoing conversation when we have you back.
That
We will.
sounds great.
Definitely.
Bridget
Awesome.
Martin, the new athletic director
Glad
of
to have
McNeese State University. Coming up next, we'll talk to interim university president Dr. Kendrick Nicholas. It just goes on right here in the fourth chair when we come back. Stay right here.
People do anything to make their beer cold. Try viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges, freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer, people like cold beer.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Bank FNBD has been serving Southwest Louisiana for over 90 years,
Yes.
so why aren't you banking local? Bank FNBD. All right, we told you our fourth chair was busy this week, especially
We
tonight.
are.
Let's welcome in McNeese interim president, Dr. Kendrick Nicholas. We appreciate you. I love it. You got it
Go
down,
Folks.
man.
Go
Folks. Okay, let me segue. All right, I don't want to drag you into the swamp, but you are not putting your name up for the position for permanent McNeese president. But you did say earlier in the week that your intention is to stay in the administration as an executive vice president.
Absolutely.
Quickly, your thoughts on that? So
Yeah. It was more so a personal decision. You know, I still consider myself a young man.
Yeah.
I have a young family. I have young kids.
Well, we don't have
and-
any of those here. So.
And you know, with younger kids, you know, for me, it's very important to be available to my kids. They're both very active in activities. My wife and I prefer to be present as much as we can.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've had the opportunity to see over the last 5 months, with a couple more to go, that this job requires a level of commitment that I'm not quite ready to make right now.
That's fair.
I definitely was ready to do it temporarily and to keep the university going, but just not permanent at the time.
Well, if you can update us, and I've got a follow-up, is the timeline, when will the permanent president be named?
So we're in the middle of the search process right now. We had the first search meeting, which Mr. Guidry is a member
I sat on that board.
of the
Got to
committee.
go a dinghy on that.
You can't have a board in Lake Charles without my man on it.
He's definitely on that one. So right now it's a period of accepting applications through the end of this month. And then the applications will be narrowed down to eligible candidates, and then the committee members will review on May 7th. May 12th and 13th, we will have semifinalists interview on campus. From that pool, finalists will be selected, and on May 19th, the finalists will be presented to our UL System Board of Supervisors, and that's the date of selection will be made. But the presidential transition will not happen until the end of the fiscal year, which is June 30th.
Yes.
So I'll be interim at least until June 30th.
Okay, so once you're not interim president anymore, what do you foresee your role with the university?
So
being?
I plan on returning back to a senior vice president, executive vice president position. I do foresee our organizational structure being a little different than it was with myself and Dr. Roos. We kind of brought two different strengths to the table that I don't know will be present with our next regime. So Dr. Roos was the external person, I was internal, but he also has some internal capabilities as well. So in our next regime, I see myself being more so of the internal operator of the campus and our president being external. So my plan is to be here and be in that role.
Yeah. See, fun fact that you two don't even know about.
Get to your question.
What are the president, besides Kendrick, that also referee high school sports?
Dr. Darrell Burkell.
Burkell.
There you go,
Darrell Burkell.
He also is a
Is that your question? Okay, let me move on.
No,
You got a
I'm
question?
not done yet. No.
Go.
Doc, one of the things that I look at and I say to myself, you know, you've been around McNeese for a long time, and you know a lot about what goes on at that school. How do you think your role can enable McNeese to take a different vision on what people see it to be, you being in the position that you're in?
Right.
Because it's never been that way before.
Right.
Everybody around town, you would have been the perfect candidate for that job. And you know all the things there is to know about McNeese. I just feel like, boy, we're gonna miss that input from you.
Yeah, but it won't go anywhere. And what I tell people is, an impact that you have it's not determined based on your title.
Gotcha.
You know, I worked at McNeese on all levels. The first job
have.
I had at McNeese didn't even have a real title. It was just, you would call verification.
You honestly like a Virg Osbury.
Absolutely.
To be honest with you.
And every level that I worked at the university, I feel like I figured out a different way to play a role and have an impact on campus. And even though I will be dropping down from the highest seat to more than likely the second highest seat, I still feel like I will put that body of work out there that replicates and represents what I was doing in this seat. So I don't expect to change.
Okay, McNeese president, interim president still until later this summer. Dr. Kendrick Nicholas is in the fourth chair on SoundOff. Let me challenge you.
Okay.
Here's where you and I differ on this. I didn't think that the search committee or yourself needed to make a move and hire the AD. You could have waited, in my opinion, till the new president was slotted or aboard in June. Bridget Martin.
June might be pushed.
But how could
Can
you
I
do
finish
that?
my question?
Yeah.
I questioned you on
That's a
that,
fair question.
and your response was you and the committee felt that 90 days or until June, too much time, too much in the complex world. Answer that for us.
No, and listen, I'm not going to, the committee was selected by me, so the committee didn't have anything to do with that decision. That was my decision. Now, I did consult. You know, I consulted with my direct supervisor, who's Rick Gallo, the president of the system. I spoke with a couple of board members who I respect, and I also spoke with what I mentioned as our support circle in McNeese Athletics, which are a lot of people out there who stand behind our programs. And in my conversations with all those individuals, when giving them all the details associated with why we needed to move forward, nobody said that it was an issue. And as I mentioned, you know, we know athletics is fast-paced nowadays. And as soon as the season was over with basketball, we saw coaching changes. We saw people going into the portal. Now that the portal is open, we see people being picked up. And coaches and players want stability. You know, I can tell you, even in a role that doesn't even connect to athletics, from when I was a dean, I had several families who selected McNeese because of the institution's administrative structure outside of athletics.
Okay.
So if they went to an institution and it didn't have a dean, or it didn't have an AD, or we didn't know what the AD situation would look like, or what the structure of athletics would look like, that could make them decide to bring their kid to another institution.
Okay.
So we needed to show that stability.
I agree.
As president, I understand your primary focus is reading, writing, arithmetic, but this is the sports show. In your role as so far as president, what have you gained? What is the best thing the president can do to help the athletic department?
Absolutely. So the first thing is to not be bashful or reserved about expressing how important athletics is to a college. So yes, academics, to take all those words that you said, the reading, writing, and arithmetic. So the academic component is very important. But my roots is a football player at McNeese. You know, that's how I ended up here. And I'm sorry to say that this is how I ended up on the SoundOff show as the president. I wish I was here when I was a player. I wish y'all would have invited me as a player. So again, as the president, you have to showcase why
normally our
athletics
standards aren't that high.
You have to showcase why athletics are important and why it has a return on the investment that the institution makes in it. So that visibility and that outward and that openness towards why athletics is important that's the best thing that the president can do. Listen, every president won't be able to say that they were a former college athlete.
That's true. No, they
you know,
won't.
but the fact that I am, my voice towards athletics means a whole lot more on our campus because of my roots.
We're going to leave it there.
Okay.
We appreciate you coming in. I know it's a busy time for you.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here.
Dr. Kendrick Nicholas, interim president for McNeese State University, probably until June.
Until June
All right,
30th.
we'll stop it here. Final round of the show when we come back. Stay right there, folks.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
People do anything to make their beer cold. Try viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges, freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer, people like cold beer.
What's bugging you? Is it ants? They're crazy, tiny, irritating pests outside trying to get in. At J&J, we offer weapons to locate, eliminate, and prevent their entering your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Performance MVP is Lake Charles' newest full-line music store. Performance carries top brands of guitars, drums, keyboards, pro audio, and all of the accessories. We install professional sound systems in sports arenas, churches, homes, and outdoor living spaces. Performance MVP has 22 years of experience in broadcast video productions, including college and high school sports, television shows, commercials, and live streaming events. Come see our one-stop shop at Performance MVP Music Video Production.
Don't just like somebody on the app. Like them in real life. She likes you. Say hello. Hello. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
All right, welcome back to the show. Got a couple of seconds here. Hey, Lane Kiffin had his Tigers at Tiger Stadium, had a scrimmage over the weekend. A word was 5 picks. The defense picked off Landon Clark 3 times, Longstreet twice. No shock that the defense is trending ahead of the offense, right? Former defensive guy.
No doubt. You've got everybody in place. They know the system.
They know the system.
You're learning the offense. But make no mistake, guys, I saw that offense. It's nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with. You will see Trey'Dez Green in a role that you have never seen before. Brian Kelly was clueless with this kid.
Right, well, I will agree
Another
on
bashing
that one.
of Brian Kelly. We do it every week. But anyway, Kiffin knows he's got to improve.
Get it in, Rick.
Kiffin knows he has to improve the run game because he loves to run.
He does.
This
Rick,
cat,
and
he's not just throw the ball around.
That is a big misconception of him.
Very big.
That he's just throwing it all
No,
over
he's not.
the line.
No,
Loves the running game. Loves the running game, and the line will be better this year.
God.
It better be.
And they need Sam Levitt.
They
need Sam Levitt.
Sam
Well, he's not there.
Sam is going to be healthy. But, Rick, it's just so amazing the way Kiffin structured the offense. He will motion Trey'Dez Green until they get him on their smallest cover man. Is that genius or what?
We need a chalkboard for you, but we got to go. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get back to the television.
You got two.
You're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
he's
not
a bad
anymore.
man. Go Tigers.
Sound Off is ready. Are you?